Hello, players and coaches. This is Doc Soul, baseball analyst instructor, and yes, another full version video analysis. Met this kid through the gram. We set up a full video analysis. He's 17, out of my state of New York. I'm going to do a full breakdown of his swing. So let's go back and talk about some of the positive things. The first thing I want you to notice is I absolutely love the leg kick. He gets a great leg kick. Why do I like that? Because that allows you to get onto that backside. You're going to get a lot of power, and you hear me say it all the time, mass equals blast, so he's able to drive to the ball. However, my first tip is, if you notice, he really gets onto the backside, but what I want him to practice is, I want him to practice on getting that back leg to drive forward. Because what I should hopefully see is, this back leg here, as he drives through the ball, should actually come a little more forward. And you see he's kind of just rotating. So this tells me he's more of a rotational hitter, but he has crazy, crazy upper body strength. That's the one thing that's so impressive. He does the best he can with generating a lot of power. If you watch the short version video, I talk about how he really gets that back elbow to help create bat speed. And then he also puts his bat in a very, very strong angle here to try to get through the zone. All right, that's helping with a lot of his velocity, exit velocity. I would suggest, as I said before, a little of the calming down of the bat. Notice the bat has a lot of movement. And I asked him, of course, I always ask kids I do video analysis, like, what are you working on? And his timing is off. And what happens is the timing is off a lot of times because there's so much movement. And like you saw with Bryce Harper had to make that adjustment after the home run derby, and he's been hitting better this last his second half of the season. His exit velocity is up by 3 because he's actually calmed the body down a little bit, which is interesting. So I would suggest that he gets a little bit more calm with the bat, just like Javier Baez did and Harper. I love his strong front leg. Look at that strong front leg. You see I talk about this too? And that's why he's able to generate a lot of rotational power. He also has an amazing swing plane. So this kid's going to hit a lot of doubles and triples. And the reason why he's able to do that, and you see I created this angle, and it's really hard, but we're talking about the angle, and I can't really measure it here, but you'll be able to see how he creates the angle of really staying back, which allows him to just swing as hard as he can with his upper body and create that proper launch angle. So that's something I really like about his swing. I like him to probably work on the step back drill. I think would really help him. Also, if you look at a lot of my videos, I talk about doing the Bosu ball drill, where he'll step back onto a Bosu ball, and then he'll drive back off of it with his back leg. That's really going to help develop a little more of the linear movement. What else we got here? I mean, general absolute power and head right on the ball. And I love, and this is cool, guys. You kind of forget about this. You know, as that power is coming forward, we want this to plant and be strong, that front side, which he does, right? There he is being strong. But then you watch, once he makes contact, okay, watch what happens to that front foot. He allows the front foot to now open up and release. That allows the hips to continue to release and to generate even more power. I'd love to know exactly how far this kid hits the ball. Because right now, with his swing in his upper body, he's probably hitting bombs already, and I think he could probably hit another 20 to 30 feet if I could teach him to use his lower half. There's your full breakdown. So just to recap a little bit, crazy upper body strength. I love the leg kick. Quiet the bat down just a little bit. He's got to use an amazing job using his back elbow. Amazing bat angle at the launch. And we're going to work on that little extra drive. I look forward to hearing from him and see if he makes some of these changes and do a follow-up video. There's your full video analysis, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks a lot.